When I was learning English, people criticized me, mocked me for the place I have come from or for my pronunciation. For a lot of things people criticized me. Even if you blabber your words also, people will consider that you are stupid, you speak something meaningless. First go and achieve and then show us that you could do it. So the next time when you want to speak in English or when you think of learning English, express what you know. The moment you give priority to somebody's thinking, ultimately you are ruining your inner self and inner character. Still searching on social medias or on YouTube, still like how to speak fluently in English. Hello everyone, welcome back to Englishfloww. We make you speak to the world. In today's video, I'll be addressing you all with a beautiful story that will define why we are not able to achieve fluency in English and what's really stopping us, what is that one hindrance we can break through and then we can see the light after that. And I'm so much excited to reveal these stories, and some of you might have heard this story, but still keep listening to the stories and you can comment your opinion in the comment section. And what is that story? It's the story of Let's Do It. Once upon a time, there was a farmer who laid 2 seeds in his land. Let's call those 2 seeds as Ramu and Somu. He laid Ramu and Somu in the same place. Every single day he started watering that seed. He fertilized it, he manured it, without fail he added water to it. He did a lot of things. He showed up so much of love and concern towards that 2 seeds. Rama was so much excited and he was enthused by the way the farmer was showing up the care. So he wanted to grow rapidly and he wanted to touch the sky. That was his dream. Whereas Somu was also growing, but at certain point he stopped growing only. So Ramu almost he widespread his roots and he could almost widespread his branches, and those passerbys who passed by that tree, they admired it, those beautifully blossomed flowers. They enjoyed Ramu's shadow, and there were birds actually started building their nest in the branches. Every single morning that Ramu was waking up, he really felt so happy because he was able to enjoy the chirping of birds. He enjoyed a lot of things. He really enjoyed his existence on earth. Whereas we could see Soma was not ready to grow only. He was afraid, what if he makes an attempt to grow and all of a sudden a hen or a snail would come and eat me up. He had a lot of things on his mind. He couldn't process positivity. He was always pessimistic. So he put all his potential within himself. He didn't want to unleash only. So Ramu asked Somu once, "Hey Somu, what's wrong with you? Look at a farmer. He is taking good care of us. Why are you not growing? Is something wrong with you? Tell me, I'm ready to serve you." In a polite way he asked. There were times Somu ignored Ramu's questions. He didn't want to answer him only. So Ramu was also disappointed. He didn't know how to convince him or how to know his problem. He just left the matter as it is. One fine day, Ramu decided, whatever happens today, I'm going to figure out what Somu's problem is and I will help him out. So now, Somu, he says, my problem is that I'm so much worried, I'm so much bothered. What if I start sprouting or if I unleash my potentialities? Maybe a snail may come and eat me, a child may come and pull me out. I don't want to face all those things. Okay, fine, I'll listen to you, Ramu. I might spread my root, but I can't face that darkness. How will I spread my roots into it? I cannot quench my thirst enough. He makes lots of complaints. But Ramu says, see, even I face the same difficulties, whatever you say. But look at me now. I've been so happy all these whiles. You are seeing me, right? Right in front of you, I'm growing. But Somu was not convinced at all. He just started giving lame excuses to himself. He just accumulated all his potentialities within himself without even unleashing it, without even experimenting it. He had all this negative attitude. He was always pessimistic. There was no process of seeing as prosperity. He didn't want to prosper in life. But Rama was cherishing, flourishing with all that is being thrown and given by the farmer. He was so happy. He was yielding so much of fruit to the passerby and as well as to the farmer. The farmer felt so much glad. And whereas Somu, now comes the time. He was unhappy with himself. He just thought that I'm not gonna let my seed sprout. He was the same person as pessimistic. It happened that a hen came that way, wandering around and searching for food. The hen and brood of chicks started seeing the seed and had the seed. Now, what do you understand from this story? The story is very simple, brings out the moral here. The Rama was ready to face all those difficulties, all those insults or criticisms, whatever it is, he was ready to face. But Somu was not the same. Somu was always afraid. It doesn't mean that Somu was incapable or he didn't have the potentialities. He had everything, but he didn't realize it. He didn't want to see those troubles. I can so much relate to the stories actually. Because when I was learning English, people criticized me, mocked me for the place I have come from or for my pronunciation. For a lot of things people criticized me. Imagine if I would have listened to all those criticisms, all those insults, and I would have not unleashed my potentialities. After 9 years also, I would be still searching on social medias or on YouTube, still like how to speak fluently in English. I tolerated everything. I didn't give back. All of a sudden, when people insulted me, I didn't challenge them or I didn't say anything to them. I didn't even utter a single word to them. All I had was, I bore it on my mind. I literally bore it on my mind saying like, Sonia, you got to work on yourself. You got to show the results to them. You simply do not have to blabber your words. Even if you blabber your words also, people will consider that you are stupid, you speak something meaningless. First go and achieve and then show us that you could do it. So the story clearly gives us a picture that we are not going to lose by trying. But it depends on us. Are we ready to take that risk? Are we ready to give that 100%? If you look at Ramu, it is really so much enthusing to see. One tree can never reach the sky, but look at his dream. And at the same time, if you look at Somu, he had the abilities, but he thought his abilities were disabled because of the environment or because of his mindset. So the next time when you want to speak in English or when you think of learning English, express what you know. You just don't have to worry about what the other person will say. The moment you give priority to somebody's thinking, ultimately you are ruining your inner self and inner character. Please do not do that. And if you are someone who is always positive and if you can do everything with a positive mental attitude, please keep doing it. You just do not have to ruin yourself saying that okay, this person has commented on me, this person has given me feedbacks in such a way that I will never ever want to try to speak in English. You might give thousands of excuses to yourself, but find that one single reason which always motivates you, which always helps you to go forward in life. And I think so. Through this video you will understand that always try to be Ramu, don't try to be Somu. Hope this video will be helpful to you all. and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, this is Sonia signing off from you all. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.